Just when you thought I'd given up on the peat, here we are again, we're back on the peat. I'm heading this time to North Star Spirits. I don't think I've tackled a North Star ever before. As you can see, I've got lined up here, I've got all 3 batches of the Chaos Islay single malt. It's a blending of, I'm going to tackle, guys, what I've been given this time. I've been given, I don't need to open this one because I've got a nice big sample of the batch 3, which is this one. So the batch 3, it consists of ex-bourbon hogshead. It's got a maturation of 4 ex-ruby port octaves and 1 single sherry cask, all blended together. And when it's been blended, it's been reduced to an ABV of 50% ABV. So on the back here it states that it's the limited edition number 3. This bottle is still available, guys. If you want to check this out and pick one of these up, you still can. Single malt Scotch whisky distilled on Islay, matured in both port octaves and American oak casks. But yeah, I have got the 3, the batch 1, batch 2 and batch 3. As you can see, guys, they're all kind of different colours. I think the one in the middle, the batch 2, let's look at this one. Distilled in Islay, matured in both Spanish and American oak casks. Pretty sure there's a wee bit more sherry in that one by the looks of it. And then the batch 1, that was 1200 bottles. Batch 2 was 1500 bottles. Batch 1 is 1200. And this is matured in both Spanish and American oak casks. So without any further ado, guys, I've had this covered up for a wee while. I've got Whiskey Friend coin, batch 187 on this one. Batch 2 down the hatch, Whiskey Battle coin. Yes, they are still available. And yes, I still have it in my Whiskey Friend computer glass. They're still available too. I will pop links into the description, guys. So if you want to pick up any coins or glasses, just have a look in the description. Wow, such a nice nose. So they're back on the peat. I've just spent the last couple of weeks on sherry. Now the peat's back. Again, guys, with the samples, no notes, no nothing. I'm not going to score this one either, folks. So, but this one, yeah, it's definitely, you know, it's peated, but it's salty, it's briny, but it's also quite fruity. It's earthy. Got a lovely mineral note to it as well. It's got a mineral quality. That usual sea salt's there. But the sweetness is coming from this is, not sure if it's coming from the ex-bourbon cask or the sherry or the port casks. But yeah, it's lovely, jammy, red fruit. Maybe strawberry, raspberry, maybe red apple. Lots and lots of red fruit going on. Don't get me wrong, the peat's all over it. It's definitely a peaty whiskey. Maybe some black pepper as well, some spicy notes get in there. But yeah, real nice, peaty, briny, salty. But at the same time, it's sweet and it's fruity. So there's certainly enough going on. I think I picked this bottle up for about, you can still buy it for about £52. It has jumped up a tenner. I think the first 2 were available around about the £42. So again, it just shows you the increase in whiskey prices, guys. So yeah, this is still available. Okay, wow, real nice, salty, briny, sweet, fruity, peaty, all going on. Let's see what it tastes like. Let's send this one down the hatch, folks. Cheers. Wow. That 50% lets you know it's there, but it's at the same time it's punchy, it's powerful, it's spicy, maybe a little bit aggressive on first sip. It might settle down once I have a few more sips out of you, settle down, but it's juicy, it's jammy, it's sticky, those red fruits are there, the black peppers there, the spices there, the sea, it is salty, got a real salty dram. Like to thank Mr. Justin Adams, one of the Manchester Whisky boys, for this nice generous sample. I've been sitting on it for a wee while. glad I've got around to it now, Justin, so I'd like to share this with you now, my friend. It's fantastic. It's peaty, it's briny, it's salty, it's juicy, it's jammy. Maybe a little bit of orange in there on the nose now as well. Definitely the vanilla on the nose, definitely oranges coming in now. The raspberries, the strawberries are there. But let's go back to this palate. The berries are back on the palate again. It's wow, it's lovely. It sounds like, I hope this video doesn't sound like chaos because they seem to be all over the place, but that's probably what this whiskey's doing to me now. So let's have a second sip. That second sip's a little bit less intense. I think the palate's now acclimatised now. Nice texture. It's not the thickest in the world. It's not the oiliest. Still a little bit of pepper kicking around there. The pepper now is hanging around. It's fruity. It's peaty. Wow. Salty. So salty. And I think you would know that it's an Islay. Which distillery or Islay it is, I'm not too sure. I've not been able to find out which distillery it is. I think when I've got batch one, I think Kalila was mentioned a lot. Not too sure which this distillery is. If anybody knows, guys, dive into the comments and let us all know if you know which distillery it's from. As I say, they're all from, all the casks are all from the same distillery. Hence, it's a single malt. Casks seem beautifully blended together. It seems a nice piece of work. Let's have a little sip for the finish and then I'll get going. I'm not going to bother scoring this one today, guys. It's just I just wanted to share this sample with you. This may go out on the Saturday or the Sunday. I'm not too sure which day it's going to go out, but it'll be a sample review. Got so many to go through, folks. I must have 200-300 samples kicking around there, so I'm going to try and dive into these on a wee bit more regular basis. So let's do a wee bit to finish and then we'll get going. Such an easy sip. Even now at the 50% ABV, it actually drinks a little bit lower. I would probably say somewhere between 46 and 50. The black pepper still kicking around all the way to the finish. It was in there in the beginning. It's right through there to the finish. The berry fruits, the red berries, raspberries, strawberries, they're on the end as well. A little bit of maybe orange marmalade in the middle. But it's salty, it's briny, it's a typical Islay whiskey, Islay peated whiskey. So, to all you peated guys, just to let you know I haven't forgotten about you. I'm going to keep dropping in little peated whiskies from time to time. Keep my hand in. Take my peated journey to the next level. I think I've tried a few nice peated whiskies now. This is no exception. I believe this periodical's peated as well. So, yeah, so there's going to be a few peated drams coming up in the future, guys. I'm going to try and mix it up a little bit. Battles and peated and sherry and ex-bourbon. Maybe do some bourbon videos, guys, with some stuff coming around. So, other than that, that's pretty much for this one. As always, I'm Alan. I'm the Whiskey Friend. Pleasures in the sharing, and don't forget to send some good whiskey straight in the hand. Cheers.